Yes, Commander?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Updated 103rd Marine Division. Biotech students from the Grissom Academy have joined the 103rd Marine Division as a support unit. The students focus their biotics into barriers that shield the Marines and help control the flow of the battlefield. Carly Sanders, First Lieutenant Carly Sanders joined Grissom Academy's board of directors after she gave up her military career when the Cerberus raid on the academy was thwarted by Commander Shepard. Sanders joined with Alliance engineers working to recreate the Prothean device found on Mars. Her past work as a systems technician, specifically studying synthetic intelligence, has helped decode some of the complex feedback systems that control the weapon's energy output. Some of Grissom Academy's more technically minded students were saved from Cerberus by Commander Shepard. They've met up with Sanders, contributing their brain power to some of the problems she's been tackling. I assume these students are Octavia, David, Riley Bellarmine, and Sean Bellarmine. Too bad that math genius girl got killed. And also that one male student that the Cerberus soldiers dragged by his by his legs. I wonder if he managed to escape, or did Cerberus has taken him off the academy. David Archer is another refugee from Grissom Academy working on the device. Despite his youth, Archer's theories on interstellar cross-modulation have won him respect with the project scientists. Jack, formerly known as Subject Zero, may be the most talented biotic of her time. After helping Shepard destroy the Collectors, she was offered a teaching position at Grissom Academy by the Alliance. Accepting the position for reasons of her own, Jack continued to hone her skills while training her students. Grissom Board of Directors member Carly Sanders has vouched for Jack's energetic, if unorthodox, teaching style, impressed with the inroads made with the children under the rogue biotic's care. Why is Jack being referred to as Rogue Biotic?
You see the feeds from Palavin? It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
Well, the Turians possess the strongest military in the known civilization in today's galaxy, right? Oh yeah, I remember. There was a new addition, a new species to the Citadel. I think it's called the Rilo. I heard about it in the news feed back in the Spectre's requisition area on Citadel. They refused to join the fight. I think they said something about them being a pre-space flight civilization. I wonder if the Reapers would leave them alone, just like how the Reapers left the human, the Turians, and other species alone when they were harvesting the Protheans in the last cycle.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Specialist Trainor. Forward, thank you. From Stephen Hackett. Forwarded message from Carly Sanders. Subject, thank you. Hi, Commander. I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the academy, and Admiral Hackett agreed to send this your way. While my students are out on duty, I'm doing what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too, and watching them work. It's the future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generations, and they'll have you to thank for it. All my best. Signed, Kali Sanders. Hold on. So Kali Sanders is sending this email. Sent this email from the place where they tried to create the Crucible. Isn't it dangerous? What if the mail was intercepted in the middle by the Reapers? And what if the Reapers are able to trace the mail back to Kahli's location? No doubt the Reapers would swarm that place and destroy the Crucible before it is created. I think this is a violation of operational security, in my opinion. And what were the Admiral Stephen Hackett thinking, agreeing to forward this email from Kahli Sanders?
So Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling. Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were throwing out some impressive biotic power.
Good. We could use some heavy hitters in the biotics department. It'll be good for them too. Biotics face a lot of discrimination. Maybe if they save the galaxy, people will get over their issues.
I didn't expect you to be sensitive about that.
Hey, I'm just tired of them stealing the spotlight from people with actual disabilities. I break ribs if I sneeze too hard. Being able to move crap with your mind is not a handicap.
Ah, yeah, makes sense, I guess.
Commander? Commander?
It is good to know that Jack has thus far survived the Reaper invasion. I have amusing memories of her attempts to insert additions into my reports to the Elusive Man. Most of them centered around inappropriate uses of the word cockpit.
Cockpit? Okay.
Hello, Shepard.
You mean cock? Alright.
Hello, Shepard.
So Jack did that, huh? Interesting.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. Commander? Commander?
Take care, Commander. Take care, Commander.
one of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers. Looks like we beat Cerberus again. Do you think the Elusive Man fires lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over with?
I don't know.
I wish they had had a Grissom Academy for Turians when I was growing up. Always wanted to learn how to paint. Now I mostly paint walls with Reaper blood. Not the same, but it's a living. Not right now. Not right now.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud. Ready for the next mission? Ready for the next mission?
Email from Carly Sanders to David Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. Call from Carly Sanders to Jack. Jack. Hey Sanders, checking on the kids? Sanders. How are they, Jack? Jack. They'll do good. This gonna be long, I kinda got crap to do. Sanders. I wanted to tell you, I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Jack. Dang, one of the L3X1s? You know how much shiz I could tear up with one of those installed? Carly. I had an idea. Look after yourself. Jack. Yeah, and hey, thanks. Prothean notes to 186 entry number 2. I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system, but he wasn't very inclined to talk. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failure. Is he simply a soldier mourning his people, or is it a fundamental difference in our cultures? Okay, the game doesn't show me this. The game didn't show me Liara and Javik traveling to a different system. It must have happened in between missions, but I'd like to see what they were doing. Ah, don't tell me. That's... never mind. I was thinking that maybe Liara has the hots for the Prothean, seeing how she's obsessed with the Protheans. Maybe she concocted some kind of reason to go research something and ask Javik to come with her. And her goal is to be with the Prothean in private. She wants that Prothean D. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Maybe she's just, maybe it's just a scientific obsession, nothing more, right? Wait, isn't that the ship that the Shadow Broker used at Halagaz, whatever it was? I mean, the name of the system.
Breaking now. A city of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space.
There is something off about this Diana Aller's voice acting. It sounds like her voice acting is out of place compared to the other characters' voice acting. What is going on here?
Cerberus stealthily strikes Star System shield. No, glad I read that one out loud. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do. Commander? Commander?
Commander.
Javik, where the heck is he? In the toilet? There you are.
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
One of your crew lived in this space. There are traces of anger.
That was Jack. Anger was her specialty.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters.
What is your goal? You mean defeating the Reapers, right?
During our fight against the Reapers, we had no time for teaching the young anything but war. Only the foolish mourn the loss of innocence. It is inevitable. The galaxy has never rewarded the naive. Commander. Commander.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
Well, Shepard is the commander, maybe that's why. I can't believe Shepard replied by saying as it should be, implying that Lieutenant Cortez has to do whatever Shepard wants him to do. Well, I'm not complaining, I mean, but even if Cortez will do anything Shepard wants him to do, I don't know, it sounds like something devious to say. As it should be.
That Jack is a mean SOB, but kind of hot. If you like that sort of thing.
I can try to matchmake you and Jack, if you like her. I'm sure Shepard can handle that matchmaking.
So, Anderson and Sanders. That's quite a couple. Huh. My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation.
Okay. Next time Shepard sees Jack, maybe Shepard can tell Jack about your interest in her. And maybe Shepard can matchmake you too. Both of you.
Ready when you are. Ready when you are.
No, not here. Alrighty. So, is this place completely abandoned now? I'm sure Cerberus has left this place, right? So, maybe the Alliance might want to come back here to secure the place or get whatever is vital. I don't know. So I guess there is no war asset in the Vetu system. I assume, yeah? Elysium. Where's next? Exodus Cluster 100%, Appian Crest 100%, Kite's Nest, Hades Gamma, maybe, Appian Crest, Exodus, Kite's Nest. Let's go to Kite's Nest. And let's acquire as many war assets as we can, yeah? Alright, let's see. Will there be war assets in the Harsa system?
I found something.
Verush is a hydrogen-helium gas giant named for an ancient Batarian monarch, whose empire spanned continents. He had such a penchant for mating that 0.6% of modern Batarians claim to trace their lineage to him. The planet's moons are named after his many recognized wives. The largest Bira concealed Prothean ruins that helped the Batarians develop FTL travel. It is a Batarian point of pride that, since the ruins were damaged by earthquakes, they had less information to go on than other spacefaring species. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. They're proud because they achieve FTL and space travel with less information than the other species, I guess. The Reapers have destroyed all obvious military outposts in Verush's orbit. The Batarians' notorious secrecy, however, may have allowed concealed subterranean facilities on Verush's moons to survive. Verush's moons, which are named based on the monarch's wives, right? Like Bira, for example. Weapon upgrade kit, Intel. The wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. Recovered 300 units of fuel. Alrighty. What's next? Harshan. Harshan, the Batarian homeworld, is wrapped less in mystery than in outright lies. Batarian propaganda claims the world has 15 billion inhabitants and an economy that rivals the Asari. Although the legal slave trade does boost the Batarians' profits somewhat, Citadel sanctions have left a paper tiger of an empire, one that fights rivals through deniable terrorist actions rather than the wars of its heyday centuries ago. I wonder, why does the Citadel sanction the Batarian? For what reason? The Reapers will likely be the death blow to that empire. Almost no information has escaped Harshan since the Reapers destroyed the comm buoys, but Batarian refugees say that resistance has created a bond among the commoners. If a new government can rise from the ashes, that bond may sustain a new Batarian society. Really? So before the Reaper invasion, there is no bond amongst the commoners, or maybe less bond. Citadel, Pillars of Strength. What the heck is this? Artifacts? Okay. Pillars of Strength. %100% assets recovered. Cool. Maybe I should, just to be safe, maybe I should refuel. That means I have to go away from the kite's nest. And where was the last fuel I encountered? Was it in Exodus Cluster? I think it's in Appian's Crest, right? The fueling, the fuel depot. Terabia. Alright, so the Harsa system has been stripped of possible war assets. Let's go to other system. Untrel. Untrel system. So Kite's Nest is the Batarian's home cluster, while the Appian's Crest is the Turian's home cluster. I see.
Signal confirmed.
The wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. Recovered 100 units of fuel. I wonder why the Reapers did not destroy the fuel depot in the Appian's Crest, specifically in the Terabia system. I don't understand. Adek is a brutally hot and wet garden world, covered with molds and lichen analogues. It has many viruses and bacteria lethal to Batarian physiology. The hegemony colonized Adek early in its expansion, but few of the colonists wanted to stay. The result was domination by a class of landed slave owners. A small cadre of well-paid engineers and skilled laborers kept the planet's mechs and infrastructure functioning. Alliance estimates put the planet's Batarian population at just over 6 million, but that number has likely fallen since the Reapers arrived. Credits recovered. Credits, alright. 100% assets recovered in the Untral system. Alright, let's leave the system before the Reapers arrived. Kite's Nest 100% assets recovered. Yay! Let's go. Alright, next is Hades Gamma, perhaps? Will there be a fuel depot here? I wonder. Why can't I skip this scene? Is there any fuel depot? No? Shit. Never mind. Antaios system.
I found something.
Whoa, whoa. Terebin is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Terebin's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented the development of any biosphere. Exogenic Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. A survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. I'm surprised the survey team has not evacuated this system. The Reapers are here, right? Or maybe they have. Credits recovered. %. Where next? Maybe here? Oh no. No! The wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. Recovered 300 units of fuel. Yes, 100% though. Let's leave the entire system.
Faster than light jump successful.
And go to Plutus maybe. There are 5 systems in Hades Gamma, alright? What about here? Wow, let's start the scan over here.
Signal confirmed.
Oh no. Nonuel. Though it is one of the oldest entries in the star charts, Nonuel has not yet been fully mapped. It is the largest body in the asteroid belt of the blue star Plutus, not only large enough to maintain a spherical shape, but also massive enough to retain the noxious carbon and sulfur dioxides venting from its many volcanoes as an atmosphere. Nonuel is rapidly volcanic, and the source of its great heat is also the source of its inordinate mass. Nonuel is a secondary source of element zero, coalesced around a large chunk of Ezo ejected by a supernova billions of years ago. Surface conditions are extremely hazardous. In addition to the thin crust and numerous magma flows, wide stretches of the landscape are coated with slippery ash and cinders ejected from the volcanoes. Alright. I'm not sure what any of that means. Special Ops Team Zeta, war asset required. What is the Special Ops here doing? I mean, what is the Special Ops team doing here? Are they stranded or hiding from the Reapers? 100% assets recovered. Nice. Let's leave the Pluto system and go to another system. This track. Alright.
I found something.
Clansal has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians and suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and sinking test bores to claim the system for humanity, but Clansal had only an average level of mineral wealth, valuable but hardly worth the rush and expense. Merida Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich in their first extrasolar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy protection. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. While unethical, this was not technically illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mining bases, which are often used as a temporary meeting places for criminals. Wait, isn't Clansal the planet where Shepard first encountered the Thresher Maw? And also found the dead bodies of Admiral Kahoku's men? Or was it a different planet? Credits recovered. Only 50%. Where is the other 50%? Maybe here? The wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. Recovered 20 units of fuel. 100% assets recovered. Nice. Let's leave the D system. Bye bye Reapers, you can catch me.
Evasion
Right.
successful.
Let's go to Farinata. It's so far away. Do I have enough fuel? Oh no, oh no. Almost half fuel spent. How many planets? Only 3 planets. Fine.
Signal confirmed.
Oh no. Okay. Wreckage of a fuel depot.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, too far away. I need a different entry point.
Faster than light jump successful.
Enter from the north, Joker. Joker, enter from the north.
Evasion successful.
Joker, from the north, not from here. What the fuck?
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
No, too far away.
Evasion successful.
From the north, Joker.
Reapers eluded.
Juntauma is a small, broiling terrestrial world. Its thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane is being steadily blown off by the powerful solar wind from the star Farinata. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of copper. Its density is low enough to leave the world tidally locked to Farinata. The Alliance Defense Data Network notes that several ships have been spotted cruising near Juntauma with transponders turned off. While an Alliance patrol attempted to pursuit of one, the unidentified vessel rabbited to FTL. Its trail was lost when it obscured its light trace in the confusion of signals along the Anansi Ishtar shipping lane. Alliance frigate Agincourt. Wait, Agincourt? I remember this. If I remember correctly, Navigator Presley, before he was posted in the Normandy, the SR-1 Normandy, he was serving in the Agincourt. Yeah, I think Navigator Presley told me that he was serving in the Agincourt. %100% assets recovered. Nice. Let's go.
Faster than light jump successful.
Now let's go to Kakus. Alright. The planets are far apart. What can I do to make a optimal scanning range?
I found something.
Chohei is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum, with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Chohei is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between day and night are extreme. The surface of Chohei's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long, cold night. The Sirta Foundation has established a research outpost on Chohei to investigate the native subterranean life of Chohei, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. I guess the Sirta team has evacuated. Must be, right? Yeah, I think I remember the news feed back in the Citadel that the Human Alliance has abandoned Hades Gamma Cluster to the Reapers. This cluster has been lost. But I don't know whether all the humans and aliens have successfully evacuated this cluster or not. I hope they did though. It would be suck to it would suck. I mean, it would suck to get stuck here.
Evasion successful.
Oh, over there.
Reapers eluded.
Insert me from the top left, Joker, not here. What are you thinking?
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
What the fuck, Joker? Insert me from the top left.
Reapers eluded.
Too far away.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Oh, fuel depot wreckage, alright. 100% assets recovered in the Kaku system. Time to leave.
Reapers eluded.
Alright, Hades Gamma Cluster. 100% assets recovered. Now let's go back to Antayo system, where the mass relay is. Oh no!
Faster than light jump successful.
Do they have fuel depot in the Petra Nebula? I don't remember, but let's check it out, yeah? If they don't have fuel depot, I'll just have to go to Appian's Crest. Yeah, no fuel depot. Yeah, I'll have to go to the Appian's Crest. Buy some fuel. Let's go. Why can't I skip the cutscene? I want to skip the cutscene. I'm confused though. Why don't the Reapers destroy the fuel depot? Why allow the fuel depot to exist still? Maybe the fuel depot is heavily guarded by Turian fleet, maybe? Right? The Reapers drove the Turians. Wait, there are no fleet around here. So why are the Reapers didn't destroy the fuel depot? Minos Wasteland. Serpent Nebula. I'm confused though. Why the Reapers in clusters where the Reapers operate, why don't the Reapers blockade the mass relay, right? I mean, the Reaper forces have huge numbers. In whatever cluster they are operating right now, why don't they blockade the mass relay to prevent anyone else from coming or going out? I don't understand. Maybe they need all their forces to make sure that they can do their mission, and they don't have the luxury to spare some of their forces to blockade the mass relay, perhaps? Alright, there is no other system. Okay, let's go to Minos Wasteland. Okay, only one system. Fortis system.
Signal confirmed.
Pietas. Though Pietas has a combination of features that make terraforming a possibility, the rights to the planet have been tied up in Citadel Council courts for the past 9 years. The running joke is that by the time the Council finally gives the go-ahead to colonize the planet, Pietas will have evolved life of its own, home to comfortable temperatures and a mild atmosphere of mostly nitrogen and argon. Pietas could be habitable with the addition of oxygen-producing cyanobacteria. Its crust is high in silicates and carbon, allowing for easy fabrication of construction materials. Smugglers, pirates, and other unregistered starships sometimes touch down on Pietas to lay low or make repairs. Civilian travel is not advised. Credits. I don't need credits. Fuel.
Evasion successful.
Alright, I did it. Shit. Minos Wasteland, 100% though. What's next? Okay, what are these lines? What are these lines? Are these sectors? I wonder. Minos Wasteland, what's next? The Shrike Abyssal. Alright, Zecha system.
I found something.
Zadaban is a large dense planet named for a Volus god of punishment. Its crust is rich in uranium, eroded by winds to create large radioactive dust storms across its surface. The Volus of Talisphia have explored the planet thoroughly with space probes and telepresent robo-mining machines, and discovered they are not the first to exploit the planet. Plastics from a mining station approximately 50,000 years old can be found near the planet's equator. Curiously, the mines nearby were not tapped out of uranium ore. They were instead abandoned at the height of their operation. This must be the Prothean. They abandoned this place when the Reapers invaded, I think. Capital none. Largest station is Dolo Station. So I'm guessing the Shrike Abyssal is the Volus's home cluster. Credits. Reaper alertness, alright. Alright, I need
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Fuel wreckage. Get out of here. Oh no 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 no.
Evasion successful.
Alright. Urla Rust. Zecha 100%. What about this one? Urla Rust system.
Signal confirmed.
Talis Phia is a planet capable of supporting life if that life happens to breathe ammonia. Discovered by Asari explorers, the planet was used as a bargaining chip by the Citadel Council, who quickly drafted a colonization agreement with its wealthy client race, the Volus. The Council would fund the Volus colonization effort in return for massive trade benefits. With uncharacteristic enthusiasm, an enormous Volus influx ensued, and the Council reaped the economic benefits for a dozen years before the colonization bubble burst. Why is the enthusiasm is uncharacteristic? Is it not typical of Volus to be enthusiastic, maybe? The Reapers found Talis Phia easy prey. The independent planet had a defense fleet only sufficient to handle small-scale actions. Its high population and industrial base, once a deterrent to war with other Terminus system worlds, has only served to attract a larger number of Reapers than usual. Population estimates pre-invasion 3.8 billion, capital Usradao. I wonder if the Volus has evacuated. Or are they still fighting here? I don't know. I think they have evacuated, right? They don't have enough fleet. Or maybe they are being decimated right now as we speak. Prothean obelisk artifacts. %, only 50%. What's next?
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Oh shit, over there.
Evasion successful.
Too far away.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Come on, Joker. Give me a good entry point.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Oh, what shit, only a fuel wreckage? No. Don't get caught, asshole. Alright.
Faster than light jump successful.
Yep, the Shrike Abyssal. 100% assets recovered. Let's go back to Zecha system and access the mass relay. Wait, let me save first. Alright, let's go.
Evasion successful.
Goodbye, Reapers. Wait, the Prothean obelisk. Isn't that the artifact that I overheard from the conversation between a Volus, a human, and a Turian at the human embassy? Right? Sigurd's Cradle. Let's go. Skepsis system.
I found something.
Watson is known in human media for two things: its spectacular tides brought on by a large moon, and the bureaucratic snafu over which Earth nations got to settle there first. Watson is a garden world, first discovered in 2165 CE, with credit acclaimed by the Chinese People's Federation, the United North American States, and the European Union. The system's alliance brokered the infamous Reykjavik Compromise, allowing limited colonization from each coalition in cities comprised of populations from each nation. Watson itself trends colder than Earth, with a temperate zone measuring about 30 degrees latitude in either direction from the equator. Its life does not easily map to Earth's evolutionary eras. Some islands have species that resemble terrestrial placental mammals. Others are overrun by arthropods. It is estimated that at least 2 more generations of xenozoologists will be needed to properly classify all the species of the planet. What are the cities? There are 3 cities, right? One representing each the Chinese People's Federation, the United States North America, and the European system? The European Union? Javelin missile launchers? What the heck is this? Oh yeah, European Union. Fuel depot wreckage, alright. Skepsis, 100% assets recovered. Let's go to the quarries. Only 2 planets, alright.
Signal confirmed.
Laina, cloaked, is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Its lack of metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allows for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer and the machines would have been worn down to nothing by the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide. Credits. Laina, the Cori system. What? There is no Reapers. There is no Reaper presence here. Why? Fuel depot wreckage. Alright. Sigurd's Cradle. 100% assets recovered. Nice. Bye-bye Reapers, I'm leaving.
Faster than light jump successful.
What's next? Alliance docks, Dr. Bryson's lab. Let's go to Alliance docks first, yeah?
Normandy, we are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
I'll handle it. Yes, Commander. Ah, there she is. Miranda Lawson. I wonder how she is doing. Is she still with Cerberus? Or has she gone solo? I think she has gone solo, right? Before the last time, because in Mass Effect 2, our last conversation with the Elusive Man, Miranda said to Elusive Man that she is resigning. So I guess she's no longer with Cerberus. But she's still wearing the Cerberus uniform.
Shepard.
Hello, Miranda.
So, you're just silent behind enemy lines until the war is over?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
A worried Asari wife. Oh, Miranda. You still have this nice ass on you. Ooh, nice ass. Ugh. Wait, this is the same uniform, but does she still have the Cerberus logo on her uniform? Nice ass, nice rack.
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
When Shepard told her about how bad the situation is back on Earth, Miranda said, "I'm sorry, Shepard." It sounds like Miranda doesn't see herself as an Earth folk. I guess she has no anchor. She has no emotional anchor for Earth. Interesting.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Have you had any run-ins with the Elusive Man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't.
Contain the situation? So, was the elusive man trying to get Miranda killed? Maybe he sent assassins.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Ariana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
So why is she calling Shepard to meet? If she doesn't need help from Shepard, why was she calling Shepard to come meet her? Just to talk? For old time's sake? Because they used to be in a mission together, maybe? They used to work together, right?
Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the Salian Nebula and the Nimbus cluster. Ilium is under attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Palaven and Earth, the invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets. According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan. The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Who is this? Cortez? Oh yeah, Shepard told him to visit the Citadel for an R&R. Okay.
You finally made it off to Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkaw.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
I'm glad you weren't. You'd be dead, and we'd never have met.
Yeah. Well, that's the one good thing from all this. I'm glad to serve with you, Shepard.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody is giving up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And I'm with you. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it. You Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth.
All emergency civilian systems are arriving at docking bay E24.
Citadel Rapid Transit, what? Oh, Dr. Bryson's lab. So this is the taxi.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Oh, I have access to Presidium Commons and Purgatory Bar. I see. Let's go check on Ashley first.
One moment, please.
She sent Shepard an email, right? So how is she doing?
At Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Oh, she has PTSD. The Turian things? Maybe she's referring to the Marauder. Those things that attacked the airfield back in Menai.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How's Ashley doing?
Very well. Her rate of recovery is amazing. I still want to keep her under observation, but she should be fit for duty soon.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces. Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Paladin. It appears that Turian...
Wait, is that Thane? Ah, hello Thane. Yeah, he did.
I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but... No, you don't understand. This isn't for... Listen, I am a surgeon at Puerto Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need... No, regular metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait forever on this.
Force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Alright. She needs a modified Medigel. What are you doing punching the glass, Thane? Be careful, you might break your hand.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Thank you, Thane.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities, no fears.
So Thane is supposed to die 6 months ago. Well, this is optimistic, right?
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
I forgot the name of his son. What was his name again?
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
What? I'm not sure I follow.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic amp interfaces I may be able to adapt for Asari use. No, it won't connect. It says the station's communication system is offline. Of course, if these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
Well, that's because the Academy was under attack by Cerberus.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you. Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave. No, they were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
Wait, Matriarch Aethita? So the Asari bartender on Ilium, she's no longer working as a bartender. I guess she's involved in leadership now. What made Aethita change her mind from being a bartender to to get involved in leadership? I'm curious.
Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave. No, they were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers. I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe. Yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing. Thank you very much for your time. I'll call you if anything develops.
Ismar Frontier?
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Prototypes biotic amps?
I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe. Yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing. Thank you very much for your time.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
So clone tissue is available, but it takes months? Yeah, why not? Let's just wait for months. If he wants the replacement, why not? Ismar Frontier.
Attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan. The Council called the
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. But where do we stand, Shepard? Did we cut all ties?
Yes, because what happened in the first game is a mistake. I did not intend for Shepard to romance anyone. I was just joking around with Ashley, but somehow the game registers positive replies as wanting a romance, a relationship. That's bullshit.
A lot of time has passed, Ash. Maybe we should consider this a fresh start for both of us.
So, that's it?
Let's just see what happens, okay?
I'm a big girl. Wasn't sure what I was expecting, really.
Just focus on getting better.
Believe me, this is the last place I want to be.
Alright, so the book that Shepard gave to Ashley, was it the book about, the book that contains the collection of poems from Alfred Tennyson? I remember Ashley liked the poems in Mass Effect 1. She quoted Alfred Tennyson. Take care.
I better see you up and around next time.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless laying here doing nothing.
So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, Elsie. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
Wait, Sarah the youngest. Wasn't she the one that defended herself from her ex-boyfriend that was trying to force himself on her? Or was it the other sister? I forget.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard. Hey, Shepard.
Just checking in.
Anytime.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Is she wearing a panty only, or is she wearing a pants, long pants? It's hard to tell from here. But my oh my, those are some huge Mount Rushmore. Huge and proudly standing. Well, Ashley Williams is well endowed.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
We have medical ships incoming from Paladin. All staff licensed to treat Turian patients, please remain on call.
Alright, let's go somewhere else. Oh yeah, there was an email by an STG operator and also a Spectre named John Dumbao, right? Where did he say he wants to meet Shepard? What? The Turian forces may lose Palaven? Please no. This is where Arya Taloak wants to see Shepard. Oh, the Normandy dock and the docks holding area are two different places. Let's go to the Citadel embassies first, yeah?
One moment, please.
Let's see what we'll find there.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
But what I need is proof. I can't take your word on this. But those assumptions merely leave my son stranded in enemy territory. Bilal may still be alive.
Galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive.
So this is the new ambassador, Dominic Osoba.
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I am Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
And where are Bilal's squad mates?
Tell me you have found my son.
Not yet.
My apologies. Thank you for looking.
Maybe they are in Purgatory, drinking.
Tell me you have found my son.
Not yet.
My apologies. Thank you for looking.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Palaven.
Diplomat. I can talk to the diplomat now.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort, I am certain this obelisk would help. Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can. Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military...
Oh, a Hanar.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Good morning.
Oh. Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am? We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course. Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Is Teresa suffering from memory issues? Maybe. Wait, who is this? John Doombao. Of course. He's a Salarian, because the email mentioned him being from STG, Special Tasks Group, and I know from the first game it is an organization in the Salarian society, like the Spectre, right? I think someone told me, was it Mordin Solus or someone else? They say the Citadel's Spectre is modeled after the Salarian's STG.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally, and since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
Wait, why is this Salarian telling Shepard this? He's a Spectre, right? Why not deal with the Hanar case himself? Why does he need to transfer the case to another Spectre? I don't understand. And John Doombao is looking for the data that Kasumi possesses. Don't tell me it's the same data that Kasumi said if it gets out, it would implicate the Alliance. So I can't allow the Salarian to get a hold of that data, if it is the data that he's looking for.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Wait a minute. John Doombao is a Spectre. Why not handle this Hanar business himself?
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Hello, Kasumi. Also, John Doombao said he needs Shepard's help, right? However, all Shepard is going to do now is to check the computer in the Spectre office. John Doombao can do that himself. He doesn't need Shepard's help to do that. Is there something John Doombao hiding? Maybe he has a hidden agenda. So the Batarian possess Reaper technology. John Doombao suspected this technology is an indoctrination device. Since the Hanar diplomat is involved in the grey market between the Batarian and the Citadel, the Hanar carries the technology back to the Citadel, and John Dumba is worried that this device will further indoctrinate more people in the Citadel, right? Hawk, yeah. Hanar Embassy tracking. Spectre-level access codes can bypass privacy settings and track financial data, transit records, and personal communications for all employees in the Hanar Embassy. To avoid triggering surveillance countermeasures, embassy files must be accessed on-site. Nav points of consoles or access points with relevant information will be tagged on the Spectre's Omni tool. Citadel entry authorization. Instructors at Grissom Academy have requested facilities on the Citadel to train young students who escaped the attack on the school but who are not yet ready to join the older students in combat. Citadel authorities will find room for the students if a Spectre approves the request. Yeah, why not? Military pardons for Normandy engineers. Engineers Gabriela Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organization. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them aboard the Normandy. Yes, I want them back on the Normandy. Welcome back, Gabriela Daniels and Ken Donnelly.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar Embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
So, Kasumi, after our mission in Mass Effect 2, have you tried to contact Jacobs? I know that you like him, right? So, between Mass Effect 2 and the start of Mass Effect 3, Gabriela and Ken were imprisoned in Citadel. My goodness, how long is that between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3? Was it years? Years in custody? That sucks. Well, I guess Shepard didn't have the authority or the power to free Gabriela and Ken until now. Counselor Udina to Turian Embassy. Where is the Hanar diplomat's office, I wonder? Udina, didn't you hear the broadcast? You are expected at the Turian embassy. What is going on? Isn't this a weak point in the security? What if someone wants to do bad things to the counselor? They can sneak in from up here and down to this balcony. This layout is a weak point for the security, I think.
Shepard?
I should go.
I'll be here.
Commander Bailey. Any news? Any new development in the Citadel? Please tell me what happened with Executor Palin. What did you find that implicate him on a conspiracy against the Council?
It never rains but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Is the immigration situation any better?
It's worse. The more destruction the Reapers sow, the more ships come looking for salvation. The strain on our resources is overwhelming.
Anything important going on?
You kidding? We got more of them, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
What's the Citadel's pulse regarding the war?
I think all the reports are starting to sink in. You can only live in denial so long.
You either wake up or die. Either way.
Yeah. You know, one good thing about people having their heads up their asses is the quiet. No, there's no more quiet. Everybody's openly suspicious of everybody else, and they're not timid about yelling about it.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot. He suspected Executor Palin.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, and near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
So the people in the Citadel starts to realize there's a war going on, and it's dire. The situation is dire, and refugees keep piling in. I wonder if the Citadel has enough resources to take care of the refugees. I mean, there's no other choice. The Reapers are everywhere, decimating everything.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of
Yes,
it appears that Turian forces may lose
why
their
do you
planet.
refuse to help me? If it's possible that my son Bilal is alive, I will not rest until he's found.
Of council races, and reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan. Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the city.
Bow, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Alun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Alun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were
Well, we're fighting the Reapers now. We need all the help we can get, Kasumi. So, I was about to say, Hanner have mistresses? And then Kasumi made the same remark. So, Olon, where do I go now? Where do I go now? Where do I go for the Olon? Oh, James is at Purgatory. Meridian, Presidium Commons. Garus, holding area. Oh, Garus, Kelly Chambers. Kelly, Yeoman Kelly Chambers. Alright. Oh, terminal, security checkpoint. So I have to go to the docks holding area. Alright, let's go there. Kelly Chambers is in the docks.
I could, but they ignored me, refused to even look me in the eye.
Suggest he has also offered an invitation to
I simply want my son found.
Okay, let's go to the docks. Look for the terminal. Meet Garus as well as Kelly Chambers.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Oh, Liara is at the Presidium Commons as well as Edie and Joker. Wait, both Edie and Joker at the Meridian Place Market? Are they dating? Alright, let's go to the docks holding area first, yeah? And the terminal is there. There's also Garus, Kelly Chambers, and Preacher. Who is this Preacher? Kelly Chambers, why aren't you serving in the Normandy anymore?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Docks holding area. Let's go.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24, emergency civilian housing.
Oh, emergency civilian housing for the refugees. I see.
Val, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kage. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
Come on, Kasumi. If the Reapers win, you can no longer spend time with KG. Well, I mean, one day you will die. But at least if we win against the Reapers, you can have more time. Enjoying your time with the digital version of KG. I think and I hope so. There's another terminal. Okay, in the same area. The Citadel music is back.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can.
What should I do?
To move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's...
What should I do?
Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money.
The dock officer says there is no more room left. So what would happen if I allow the refugee to land?
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to...
Wait, if I support the refugee and they land, that means I am constraining the Citadel's resources, right? Will it affect everyone else? Should I support the dock officer or the refugee? I'm confused. I'm confused.
Where's my family supposed to go?
No. I mean, not confused. I mean, I'm torn. Should I support the refugee, knowing full well that it might constrain the Citadel's resources to take care of the other refugees? Or should I support the dock officer? Is there anywhere else that the refugee can go to besides the Citadel? Is there any place safe left? I mean, is there any safe place left that the refugees can go to? I'm confused. Alright, I need to end this video.